Yannick.
And we're once again joining you and bringing you into our world of the what?
The 10.
This is episode 5.
5.
Can you believe it's 5 episodes of Foolishness?
Already.
Yeah. I love this job. I want to do this all the time.
Yeah.
I think I might tell my boss I'm not coming in on Monday.
I don't have no balls. I guess I tell myself I ain't coming in on Monday.
Now, today I would like to say that one thing that will not be appearing in today's episode is my cowlick. Now, I'm going to talk to my hairdresser about my cowlick because it likes to spring up somewhere in the foolishness. So my hairdresser,
when she comes to get her hair done, it never has that cowlick. I don't know what she doing. You know, she's going like this and putting some crap in it.
If not, my hairdresser and I might be squabbling in front of the camera.
I said, on that note, you just might as well stop before you tell yourself.
So this episode of the 10 is some real foolishness. What the heck?
I'm acting like what the people are.
That's what I'm saying. About. Okay, so I know you watch the news, and every day I read things like TV1.com and Essence.com to see what kind of foolishness is going on. So we have created a list of 10 of the most foolish celebrities of all time. And I think you're going to agree when we bring you the just like no to drug. You know what? They should be a drug campaign all by itself. Just show clips of these fools. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any dang questions? We're going to start with number 10.
Number 10?
Number 10 is Lawrence Taylor. Now, you know Lawrence Taylor. Former NFL great. Was on Dancing with the Stars, I think you said.
Yeah, he was on Dancing with the Stars.
He was, he's been in some trouble lately.
Been on TMZ.
Lately. And when you're on TMZ, that's never a good thing.
Most of the time it's not.
It's never a good thing.
Good things.
And lately, you know, he was busted for having sex with a underage girl in a hotel room. Yeah. He was high at the time. And when I did a little...
wanted some money, because he ain't even a good look.
Not when you're high, either. You just
then to have somebody on top of you all drugged up. Ew.
Okay, that's nasty.
Yeah, well, that's why I just want everybody to see the picture.
I picture Rick James doing nasty.
Just go back to
Lawrence Taylor. So I did a little research because I wanted to know if he had some issues prior to this arrest, and I found out
what he do.
There are some issues. So in 1986, he had entered a 6-week stint in rehab because he had a problem with narcotics.
Okay.
In 1988, he got a 30-day suspension for cocaine use. Okay, because he doesn't do crack. Crack is whack. Cocaine is for rich people. 1989.
I ain't rich.
1989, he failed the breathalyzer test.
Okay.
Fell asleep behind the wheel.
Wow.
Yeah, some foolishness. And then in 1995, he choked a reporter during like a Giants practice. So I'm trying to figure out what did the reporter ask. Excuse me.
Crack today?
Lawrence Taylor, are you on crack or cocaine today? He said, I'm going to show you what I'm on. I'm on speedballs.
I'm choke a fool.
I pity the fool to ask. If you don't crack.
I think he was on that, what you call that?
What?
What's the guy now who got his own drug now?
Who that got his
Martin Charlie Sheen.
He is a drug. You don't have his own drug.
No, Lawrence Taylor was on some Charlie Sheen. We just didn't know about it. He didn't know about it back then.
And then, well, wait a minute, hold on.
Okay.
1996, he gets arrested. Him along with 14 other people arrested for trying to buy $100 worth of crack.
Wait a minute, you said 14 other people.
14 other people.
So out of 14 people, he the one who they had to...
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Because it says that they tried to buy $100 worth of crack from a police officer. So I'm wondering, was all 15 chipped in to buy the $100 worth of crack? Because maybe they were strapped. There was no ATM around. So it was like, I got 5, I got 10. They pulled all the money together.
I got 5 on it.
And he got clink on it.
He was the only one picked out of the bunch.
First of all, like my god brother says, one of my god brothers says, I never do crime. I never did anything sneaky with witnesses. So when you get 14 other people,
No, when you're a celebrity and you know everybody gonna see you, you need to do the stuff on the DL or just don't do it at all. How about that? Well, there are 14 witnesses. My fault. 13 witnesses because he was probably one of the 14.
But he still hasn't gotten it because a reporter said to him, "Well, you know, maybe next time you should card the young lady, so you won't be caught like that with an underage girl."
I think he knew what he was doing.
No, but you know what he said? He said that's not my normal practice. Your normal practice is not to card prostitutes. That's really what you were saying. Number 9.
Number 9 is our little. Well, he was a yellowhead friend of ours.
Chris Breezy.
Say it again.
Chris Breezy.
He is not yellow hair anymore. His hair is back to black. But my daughter loves this young man, and unfortunately, I just feel so bad for him because this management team is really doing him dirty.
You know what? That's not true though. His management team is not doing him dirty. It's really the fact that he won't listen to his management team.
I don't know, because I'm going to tell you something. I had to choke the boy before he thought he was going to go out there and do whatever he thought he was going to do. Now, I'm going to do some choking.
Well, his publicist quit. After the Good Morning America foolishness, his publicist quit.
Well, I wouldn't have quit, but
yeah, I would have.
The problem with him is he had too many yes men.
Yeah.
And when you got too many yes men, this is what happens. Well, of course, they say, we don't really know, Rihanna. He beat Rihanna up.
No, we know. Mm-hmm. No, we know.
One minute I saw her beat up, and then the next couple days later, they on jet bikes.
Cause she was dumb,
and her face looked normal to me. So I don't know.
That's waterproof makeup, yo. She got her tail whooped. He beat the island out of her. You hear me?
Oh, so she put some waterproof.
He beat the island out of her. When he was done with her, she didn't even have an accent anymore. He beat that all out of her. I don't know what happened. She said that she was looking at his phone and saw that it was a message from another woman or whatever.
Young girl, yeah.
And I'm sure she did what we do when we're ticked off and we
snatching the phone and wanting to know
what is this. And let me tell you, he saw black, and then he made her see black and blue.
You know what? Shut up.
I'm really not. It's really not funny. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just saying.
Now, what I am laughing at is this fool goes on Good Morning America. He might as well for all that. I thought he was going to choke the reporter because he was mad with her. He could see the steam coming out of his face. Yeah. And the next thing you know, he has no shirt on, and he cracking windows
with chairs.
With chairs at Good Morning America.
But what I'm saying is,
why you ain't just walk out the door?
Wait a minute. What are you thinking? Did you not think that Robin was going to ask you about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Did you really believe that you were going to come and dance and spin and do your little Michael Jackson gig and jig, and she was just going to ask you about music?
Yeah, how about that?
It's only been 2 years. We still laughing at Al Green with the grits. Number 8. My friend from Australia, Mel Gibson. First of all, he needs a dang sock puppet. Matter of fact, he doesn't need to say anything. Because with the amount of alcohol, unfortunately, that he takes in, gets behind the wheel, gets pulled over, and then does a burst of anti-Semitic comments. Really? After the Passion of the Christ? You've now...
Very good movie.
So Passion of the Christ, where you understand the love and compassion of Christ, and how we all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Yeah. Your response was to get drunk. Again. Behind the wheel. Again. Get pulled over. Again. And then basically tell the Jewish people about themselves. And Hollywood is run by who? The television studios are run by who? Jewish people.
Which means you won't never have another good show or movie. That's why you got Sock Puppet in your movie.
Really? You really decided that that's what you were going to do. And the fact that
poor Mel.
He calls this girl, because you know he left his wife of 15, 20 years, however many years, gets this young chickadee.
Oh, he did a Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. Gets this young chickadee, has a baby with her, and then calls in a drunken rampage talking about, are you taping this? What are you going to do with the tape? You freaking idiot.
He said that to who?
To his girlfriend. Yo, he sounded like a nut. He sounded like an old boyfriend I used to have that actually called and left a message like that on my voicemail.
All I'm saying is, at that point, she probably had some access to some of his cash. I would have grabbed me as much as I could have, grabbed me and the baby, and been gone. That dude was crazy.
They weren't living together, but I'm sure she sold the video because it was all over TV.
Oh, she got some money.
So she got some money. So Mel, matter of fact, don't even have rubbing alcohol in your house.
No.
Don't even let grapes ferment in your house.
No.
Alcohol is not for you. I know that was Jesus' first recorded miracle.
No rum raisin ice cream.
None.
Nothing.
No Kahlua pound cake. Nothing.
Made me hungry. You know about Kahlua pound cake? Yeah, I better
My godmom makes Kahlua pound cake.
You're going to be making one. But anyway.
Alright, so we've done number 8. We're on.
Do I have to say number 7?
I got to hear him every time I turn on the radio. I'm about to hear him on the gospel station. It's about to drive me crazy.
He looked like his teeth. Who is that guy who play on the Muppets? Whose teeth start from all the way over here and they go all the way over to the side. And they big.
I don't know.
That little puppet. He has a gold tooth right there.
I think you're insulting the puppet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I know who you're talking about. I do with the gold tooth.
Better actually though. He has a gold tooth. Wheezy, Lil Wayne, which is at number 7, has a whole grill full of teeth. I've never met him anyway, but never heard or seen anybody this disgusting.
First of all, his breath must be foul because dentists say they're all that in your mouth. So your teeth must be running away from you in your mouth. And you must walk around with like Altoids Listerine strips and like a toothbrush because they say that the odor that comes out from all of that being trapped up.
I'm getting sick. Anyway, Lil Wayne, the syrup boy.
That's the syrup boy. Syrup.
Sipping on some scissor. He really was sipping on some scissor.
In the cup. Talk about, don't worry about what's in my cup.
Promethazine and cocaine. Was it cocaine?
Codeine. Why?
First of all, and nothing saying he should be doing drugs, but that's the cheapest way to get high if you ever want to get high. The boy could have went natural and smoked some weed.
At least that would have been herbs.
At least he would have remembered
I'm
what
not
he was
condoning
doing.
it. No, it's just, I mean, I think to me the part that disgusted me the most was the baby mama situation. First of all, he should not be allowed to impregnate anybody.
I'm so disappointed. And is it Lauren London?
Lauren London.
What in the world? She is so pretty.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. What was
is
she
that the girl in
about?
ATL?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Dimples.
But her and...
She young though.
Her and Nivea were pregnant at the same time.
And then LaToya.
But see, he married her.
I know.
And she's gorgeous.
But I think he didn't look like he do now. He didn't have all that tattoos over his face. That man get old. Them wrinkles, he gonna look like a balled up piece of paper with lines on it.
First of all, I think that sleeping with Wheezy is like, well, no, it's more like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang with Eartha Kitt. Can we make it darker? I'll tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No, darker. No, I mean
you're
darker.
Not getting it.
Other words, dead.
No. I mean, before God said, "Let there be light, dark." I mean, what were you on, Lauren London, and what were you on, Nivea?
I think he drugged her.
I'm gonna have to settle for that because that's just nasty.
I don't think he drugged her sisters. Ain't no way they voluntarily did that.